What is up, people of the world, people of the nighttime, of the daytime, any times in between, not only on this world, but in the universe, in perpetuity? Welcome back to Brews and Baseball, part 3 of the Rice Man Chronicles tonight. A little curveball thrown at you at the last minute. Our dear Lord and leader, the Ween Man, is unfortunately a little bit sick, so we thought, let's get Rice Man another episode in there and then we'll figure it out. But he wishes he could be here right now. In fact, he's going to troll my chat a little bit right now with several capital letters. It's not like he's in the room with me right now. But yeah, what do you say? How you doing? How you guys doing out there? Gals and everybody, what's going on? What's going on with you? You do your homework? You do your homework? That's good. Speaking of homework, actually not speaking of it at all, I just really want to drink beer. We have another special circumstance, let's put it that way. We're back, of course, with Trustworthy Brewing Company, but boom, we got the chunk. 32-ounce growler of something called Free Association Hazy IPA. 7.4% ABV. Unfortunately, there is no other information about it besides that. There are no flavor notes. There are no hops. There's no blurb on the side, but stay tuned about a blurb because I might have something cooking in the old noggin here that might make up for that. So, I mean, what else can I tell you besides the fact that this 32-ounce growler is as big as my head, and I love it. I love it very much. And also for those of you out there that are big beer fans and aren't necessarily content with the normal 12-ounce sizes or 16-ounce size, whatever have you, you can get one of these bad boys at Trustworthy. 32 ounces, and if you take off the tags, you can bring it back in and reuse it. You can go up to Burbank to the good folks at Trustworthy Brewing Company and said, hey, I just had 32 ounces of the Free Association Hazy IPA. I think I might want to switch to Sol Ranchero or another one of those beers that may or may not be coming up here in the Brews and Baseball streams. You know, I don't think there's much more to say other than that, except see if I can improv this blurb here that I have cooking in my head, just because I was pondering over this idea, and I hope that we can debate it together over this blurb. And I wonder, what kind of accent will I do it in? Let's just go for it and find out. Hi there. Trustworthy Brewing Company prides itself on creating trustworthy brews. However, sometimes brewers need to mix things up, explore, free associate, if you will. Introducing the Free Association Hazy IPA from Trustworthy Brewing Company. The Hazy IPA that's free of association. Yeah, I think I nailed it. First take, and if there isn't a blurb for it already, we scoured the websites and we looked at the placards above where you can order the stuff at the brewery, and there wasn't much information about it. So I hope that blurb does it some justice. Enough of the nonsense. It is time for drinking. It is time for playing. What people have come here to see now that one of us has fallen in battle, but just temporarily. All right, let's start, of course, with the first crack and open. Quiet on set, please. Oh yeah, very, very impressive. I was wondering how it would sound different because this, as you can see, this is a chunk old bottle right here, or can, I should say. Well, let's get the pour going. I'm gonna make sure I line up the shot because Owen has all of this wonderful technology at his disposal, all of the space of being in his bedroom and not like me, tucked away in a closet to try and save space. And I think I'll spill a little bit on my clothes. I think that's just the best way to approach this. Solid head, and it's retreating here rather quickly. Those of you who are new to the show know that you must pour at high velocity to get the most chemical reactions you have, because would you rather have this in the glass or would you have it in your stomach? And I think the majority of you would agree with me in saying that the glass is much preferable to your estomago. Anyway, we are gonna load up the show 23 tonight. Like I said, it's a little bit of a last minute change here, so I'm kind of thinking on the fly the things that we would do here. I've recently gotten into mini seasons. I've never played those before in 22 or any previous version, and I've been having some fun with it, knowing that the main program, I don't know what it's called, but what you would use to develop XP, to get all the cards, what have you, it lasts for 26 days. And Baseball Senji, what is up? It's good to have you back. It's been a while. We got a lot of baseball kids on the show, as I like to call them. People of all ages and backgrounds. They just love baseball. But how are you, Baseball Senji? What's going on with you? I just cracked open this brewski right here, waiting for the head to go down. Trustworthy Brewing's Free Association Hazy IPA. I can already tell you, just licking the little spillage off of the side, that it's definitely very good. It is Baseball Jimmy. Is it the same account, Baseball Jimmy and Baseball Senji? No, you are two different accounts. Perfect. I was gonna say, it was just like, I thought you were two different people, and that you have been on one of our streams before. I do remember Baseball Senji because I love the name Senji. It's unique. I haven't heard it in a handle before. Love it. Love it. I'm gonna put my hands in the air like this one more time because I have no idea what to do with it. We're friends. Owen is a little under the weather today, so unfortunately he will not be joining us. You will be watching the illustrious level of play that I can provide for all of you. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what I'll be doing. Most likely probably do the mini seasons. I only have maybe a few thousand XP in order to get the Ronald Acuna 97 card, which is what I'm really going for here. But before that, the head has gone down enough to where I may take the first and sippin'. Skull. Okay. You know, it's funny because I'll probably change my opinions on the second sippin' here a little bit. I would say the right way to describe it, it's good. It feels lighter than hazy, if that makes sense. Normally with haze, there is a presence of something that gives the haze element, you know, that makes it feel thicker or what have you. I don't feel that as much, although it is present. What I do get more of are kind of fruity tones, obviously not to the extent of a fruit beer or a sour, what have you, but definitely the fruit elements are more present in it. I wish I knew which fruits they are or flavors they are. Yeah, I think that this is a good one. We have talked about before, especially with Trustworthy, the kinds of brews that you can introduce people to or to have for a nice light sort of beer drinking endeavor. I think this is one of those. I know it's relatively higher in the ABV, but it doesn't taste like it. It might give you a little kick, but it's not like a dank or a space dust or the barley wine that we had the last time, where it's like, hi, yes, my name is Alcohol. Nice to meet you. I'm Jim. But I do enjoy this a lot, and I think I'll keep consuming it throughout the night. Ratings, though, it would probably be out of 74. It's my show tonight. I don't remember if we've done the 7.4s or the 74s, the bigger or the smaller number. Free association. What's big with free association? Hey Owen, what kind of things you think of with free association? Improv. I got it. And also in tribute to my sick friend who's literally over there trying to help me out when my brain goes. I am going to do out of 74 improv artists. And I'm not talking about the ones that are really good at it. I'm talking about the ones that kind of drag you to a show. Owen knows nothing about this, especially about a Halloween show I definitely didn't make him go to. So I think I'm going to go with that. And out of 74, I think 58 is a good place to start. We'll see through the rest of the show. Like I said, it's good. It's very light and it doesn't hit you very hard, but there isn't anything particularly special about it. I don't feel any sort of derivation from normal hazy IPAs, so, but we'll see. If I keep drinking it later on and if I start playing well, maybe the ratings will go up. So, let us switch the screen here and let's get to Brew and Baseball in game. Except you can't see the background right now, so that's good. Let's see if I know how to fix that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we're learning on the fly here, kids. Oh, I just clicked on an elephant. That will not help. Oh, that's Evernote. I don't know what that is. Okay, there's no signal here. I promise I will get there soon. I know all of the things that are happening. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
What is it plugged into? Like, where's the HDMI?
It's HDMI 2, I think. Oh, that's why. Because it sent me back here. Ha! I'll be over here if you need me, guys. Hopefully that'll make things... No? At least I'm back on the right screen, though. That'll help. 4K capture utility. Do I just open up the whole thing or just the thing in the...
No, you should just have it open.
There we go. Now we got it back. Hey! We did it. It's, Alright, we're doing great here. Except it flipped me back to the other screen, and I really don't appreciate it when it does that. So here we go. And the Brewers scored yet another run against the Mariners. That's fun. I will also say that I'm very sad that I won't be able to watch Game 1 of the Kraken versus the Avalanche. First time the Kraken have ever been in the playoffs in their second year of existence. So like the Vegas Golden Knights, but just one more year added to it. Let's go to mini seasons here. As you can see, I've already started one. You know what? No. Let's do some moments here first, because I remember I really want this Acuna card, and the moments are the best way to get those quick little XPs to keep things going. And if it's just grinding to a halt, I'll start playing some games here. Ooh, Jesse Winker. Batting for the Milwaukee Brewers. Batting 290 so far this year. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, what's going on? How's everybody doing? Baseball Senji, always great to have you back. We will scream towards the heavens asking where Baseball Jimmy is. Hopefully he's at baseball practice right now, giving everybody the business, as 'twere. For those of you who haven't followed our socials, Baseball Jimmy, who is the one that told Baseball Senji about our lovely program for children, just made his baseball team. And so we're very excited about that, and hopefully he gets to practice in here and he can tell us more about how he's doing and how that experience is happening for him. I also have to say that this moment is called the Piece of Rhys, and this is for Rhys Hoskins. Rhys is, of course, my name, spelled the exact same way. I have to hit a home run with Rhys Hoskins right now. I never like these moments because if you have watched the show before, you know that home runs and I are basically allergic to each other. Dead ball era tactics only. So this might take a little bit, and I'll try it maybe a couple more times, and if that doesn't work, let's just get you in the mini seasons here. Might play some games with the XP. teams that I have, but I also might show you a little preview of the old God Squad, because there's a few different faces on there since the last time. I'm just gonna swing at every pitch as usual. And very good, big man. Except I am going up against Spencer Strider, who is very good at the pitching. Atlanta Braves star, if you will. Did he win Rookie of the or Cy Young last year? Who won Cy Young last year for NL? Yeah, that makes sense. Those of you playing the home game, Sandy Alcantara was the one that won the Cy Young last year. Piece of Rhys. Like I said, come on, son, just hit one home run. That's all we ask. I just have to do this a couple of times here, play some games, and then go upon our merry way. We don't want that outside pitch. We don't. Don't want in the slightest. Ooh, except that circle change was a little low. Trying to see if... Nope, that ball's a little high. We don't want that. And be sure to comment how you feel about your teams, stuff like that. Your major league teams, who you support, how they're doing. Hopefully, Mr. Owen will be well enough for a podcast episode tomorrow. But if not, you'll probably see me here back again. But that is to be determined as the Brewers get yet another run across the plate. 3-0 in the third in our home barn. I'm very sad by this. Ooh, maybe I could watch it on my phone. That could be something. Oh! Got the two-seamer, but then I popped it up. And that will be what is known in his home country as an infield fly. Can never tell how many people are still with us and who isn't. There are just so many clicky baps that I don't know what to do. But we're trying our best. Long day today. Kind of been a weird week. A weird start. A lot of things going on. I heard in the Atlantic League, which is one of the minor leagues in Major League Baseball, that they are trying a new rule called the designated runner. This could be old news, but thought I would share it with the folks as I continue to not have any plate discipline in the slightest. This rule would basically allow a team to have a dude that just can run, and he can substitute for a certain guy and not have it be a true substitution. Now I wonder, can you only use it once a game or what have you? Like, you can't, obviously, if one guy gets on, you can't use a runner each time. You know what I mean? So they'll have to figure out how that'll work, and luckily we have the minor leagues and MLB underpaying him in order for this experiment to work. But I will say that they did renegotiate a deal, so they'll have a little bit more money, which is always good. A lot of necessary strikes happening around here in terms of getting performers and athletes the compensation that they deserve. I have a writer's strike down here in Los Angeles, so that'll be interesting to see how that develops. I'm also going to change my hitting icon here. I'm still getting used to, like, smaller screen. I'm used to having just a big old chunk in my face, and it still doesn't help me none, so I don't know why I'm... That's outside. We don't need that. Julio Rodriguez. Man, he's good. So glad he's on the Mariners. And I'm also just perpetually sad whenever I see a 99 Griffey on an online mode, because as you know, I can't play online mode. Like, I'm just not patient enough. I'm not good enough. I might pull off a couple of wins here and there, but I'm not not a savant, as twere. There are people on there that are so sweaty that they just can't even take showers. You know what I mean? They're so good. They've played the game a long time. I think the only experience that would probably be worse for me is just Black Ops or any like Call of Duty shooter game, Fortnite, things like that. A lot more people play it, and B, like those are the ones where people who are really, really good at it can just absolutely destroy you. That's a dinger. Please get out. That'll do it. No, it's caught at the wall. Ugh. Okay. Maybe one more time after this. And if this doesn't work, let's just play some games. Ideally, I just want this Acuna card so bad, man. I want it. I want it. Come on, Rhys. That's inside. We don't want that pitch. Get out of here. Colton Wong, 0 for 3, now 0 for 4 on the series against Milwaukee. That is troubling, to say the least. And that's another horrible double play for Rhys Hoskins. So what do you say we play some games here? Excuse me. Maybe we can reverse engineer, get the XP that way. Because I will say the Charisma packs for NL and AL East are just ridiculous. I want to kind of check in here. I'm not huge on either Meneses. I always want to call him Menenses. No, definitely not Jeff McNeil. Huh. I guess by comparison, Ronald Acuna is... Because you have the power from Soler, which is great. And obviously the discipline's fantastic. He has 3 that are maxed out, and this one is only 2. Given contact is still 99, but... Discipline is maxed out, and power and right-handers is maxed out. Diamond hitting, diamond defense. I think that's what separates the two, I think, is the speed and the defense. I think you need to have both diamonds if you're going to have people at this point. I don't need a contact hitter, even though I'm a dead ball era guy. I just know I'm going to get a lot of infielders down the line, and I've gotten a lot of infielders. But man, Rhys Hoskins, that's a good card too. That might be my second pick after Acuna. And if I have time, maybe McNeil. But yeah, it's just the defense and the speed for me, for Soler. Makes it very, very tough. Okay, so I have a lot of things to do with the Braves. Brace, if you will. Real Muto needs some more hits. Alright, let's play some games. Let's play some games, let's see what happens. Let's keep things moving. Show you kind of what this is all about here. I'm gonna play the Lords, wherever they're from. The Lords. What I do like about this game mode, and you'll see it coming up here, is you can see down here, I just played my last game with Chris Sale, and he is out of energy. So even if you play games in Conquest back to back to back, you can use the same pitcher every time. But in this, you have to be very smart and figure out which pitcher to use. I'm trying to use the AL East or East players in order to boost... Oops, press the wrong button. Boost the XP on this side here. You'll see some of the guys on my team. It's always good to have people out here. Baseball Senji, thanks for stopping by. Boba Papi, thanks for stopping by. Feel better or Bretter. Whatever helps the most, I think. I wonder what his thoughts are on gluten. Ah, he has bread. Let's see if I can access the Kraken game on my telephone. Because if I were to do that, this definitely does change things. Kraken already up. Oh, you can watch it on ESPN. Then why did it give me this nonsense about ESPNU? Ooh, and they just hit... Brewers just hit Gino Suarez, and he is not Oh. Right in the is it his elbow? Or is it his shoulder? Look, Gino is fantastic. I wouldn't say that he's my favorite on the team, but to lose him would be very, very tough right now. And I go after the first pitch. Luckily, no living soul could ever run that down. He got hit in the elbow, maybe? But he's got an elbow guard on, which is kind of why I'm a little confuddled. Oh, got him in the hand. Yeah, so it doesn't look intentional on any part. Oh no, it was the elbow. I'll be over here if you need me, guys. But he's got it'll still hurt with a protector on, but... Oh, maybe the protector kind of slid off a little bit. That's a huge base hit for Real Muto, and I was not paying attention in the slightest. That's going to be a triple for him. I'm going to send him even if it's a bad choice. And it's going to be a good choice. They're throwing that to home. Huh. Alright, well, he's walking around. He's going to first. That's good. And I'm going to see if I can get on. Watch the quacking. Alright, so we already got Real Muto at third. That's going to be big. Oh, I saw the hanging curve, and I was still early on it. All I need is a sac fly, but I tracked it the whole way. That's inside. We don't want that. Of course, the person pitching against me is none other than Marco Gonzalez. Oh, and Matt Brash is in the bullpen, so I'll be hitting against some Mariners here. And I am hitting against one. What I also like, too, is that each of the teams that you play in these mini seasons, you play 24 games, and I think there are like 4 or 6 teams or something like that. Each one of them are in like this weird place. So like I'm playing a team in London right now called the London Lords. And look at the stadium. It's a little bit of something. That's a great sac fly from Bryce Harper. And we need Cal Raleigh to get cooking here. Bases are loaded full of Mariners. Gonna choose that TV provider. Oh! I also need a big knock from Aaron Judge to get more XP on the... Yes! Cal Raleigh with a big extra base hit down the line. That's going to be towards the wall, just like that ball, except it was down the right field line for Cal Raleigh. I'm not going to send him to 2. That would just be insane. So we already got 2 back, 1 out. Let's see if we can get a couple more. I know I'm tough on my Mariners, but let's be honest. There's been a legacy of failure coming through for the past... since 1977. Ooh, that's a great take right there. All right, so I can watch some hockey. That's good. We've got 1 up against the Avalanche. That's clutch. I think we are the lowest seed in the West. Oh, it's a perfect double play. Oh, it's just 1 out, so that's fine. But they went to second with it first. All right, so that's a bit unlucky, but we're trying our best. I'll need to see who got the first goal for the Kraken when I get a chance. Got 6 views tonight. I'm feeling pretty good. Not all at the same time, but just don't tell myself that. Jose Altuve against Garrett Cole, former teammates, now bitter rivals. Jose Altuve. And that's a strikeout for Garrett Cole. Gotta love that. Keep that going. Oh! Ooh, there's a penalty on the Kraken game. Somebody get a little handsy with their stick. Please get fouled. Please get fouled. Please. Yeah, that's getting fouled. Not by much, but that got fouled. It's kind of interesting too. On the Rice Man streams, you get to see like which pitching meter I use, as the Mariners get a sac fly to tie the game 3-3. Good job, Mariners. This is the most offense I've seen in many a day. Jeremy Pena's like a 75? Doesn't seem right. This is his live series, but... Huh. Alright, let's keep it going. Rock solid pitching. AKA just throw it over the middle and hope for the best. Jared Kelenic, up for the Mariners right now, had himself a heck of a stretch so far. I think in the past home stretch, he's batting .391. He's got 4 ding-dongs. That ain't bad. Oh, not enough. I was gonna say, I thought he just dead ball aired the ball into left field. Would have been fun. Ooh, I'm gonna be hitting against Matt Brash. Matt Brash, Mariners player at this point. Ooh, Brandon Lau goes dead center. That's gonna be off the wall. This is a strange shift they were playing him in. Ooh, Jared almost put it into the seats in right field. Just hooked foul, maybe about 15-20 feet. Ooh, Jimmy! That's a base hit for Jim Rice. I think we're gonna hold Lau at third. I think the only Tampa Bay Ray I have on my team right now. Nelson Cruz. This time he's an Oriole. I didn't use... I think the one I used for the infamous home run to break up Satchel Paige's perfect game. I think that was the... No, not the WBC one. I wonder what Nelson Cruz I used for that. But it certainly isn't this one, because this is like an 84 when he was with the Orioles, believe it or not. Chase Utley. Why is Chase Utley my DH? Oh, because D. Gordon is supposed to be in... Ah, that's why. So I'll have to change that after the fact. I've gotten all the max XP that I can specifically for Chase Utley. So now I've got to put in D. Strange Gordon Jr.? I think. And that's a big ol' hit by Jazzy Jazz. It's going to go all the way to the wall. So you're going to get 3 out of it? Let's go back. Oh, and that's too far. Oh, well. We got 2 more runs off the top. More than enough to keep us going. Just keep dealing Garrett Cole. That's all we ask of you. That's outside. A lot of sports. A lot of sports going on right now. And of course, Mariners legend Tommy LaStella, DH Tommy LaStella, which I think is just hilarious. Ooh, and he gets a cookie for a curveball right over the center, and he's... Oh, it's the first pitch. Okay, I thought that was at least the second or third pitch, and I was like, oh, bro, you should have just tanked that one. All right. And that'll be to Thick Country at third. He'll take that throw to first, no problem. Ooh, drop. Yep, that's dropped. That's dropped for sure. Yelich did not make that catch. And he didn't run. Oh, no, he did. Okay, good. Ho, I was going to say. There we go. Mariners take the lead. I'm hard on them, but very little do they do this on a stream right now. Oh, I don't think Yelich would have gotten that to begin with, but his glove rolled over before he could really have a good chance to catch it. All he could have was just the ability to trap it, I think. And luckily with 2 outs, they just sent him running. Good hold by Manny Acta at third base. Third base coach for the Marineros. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitan. Pitcher's getting tired. Thank you very much. Jazz Chisholm abiding by the rules of the shift, and that'll be the end of the inning. Another 1, 2, 3. And the Avalanche tie the game. Poop! All right. Just keep it going, boys. The fact that they're not, like... Not to say that this is indicative of their play over the season, but the fact that the Kraken aren't 3-0 down so far is very nice. Very much appreciated. Gave that a ride to center, but that'll be the end of the inning, and Real Muto with another hit. That is clutch, because I think I need 5 more hits from him in order to attain the XP from the Captain Series, which is a little bit different than the Charisma Series, World Baseball Classic Series. A lot of card series already to lead things off, other than the already... That's not going to do it. Nope. Gave it a good ride, though. Aaron Judge, he's going to get in there. I need a couple of ding-dongs from Aaron to get past his XP. But instead, I'll just go after the first pitch and line it into center field. Real Muto's going to get there easy. And Aaron Judge has himself a double. That's what we want. Austin Riley, 0 for 1 today. That's unacceptable. Luckily, I'm not the Ween Man and have no direct connection to Austin, His Royal Highness, Thick Country Riley. That's another extra base hit, though. That's going to be a double. That's going to score both of the runners. Austin Riley's another one, too, as I've got to get like 10 extra base hits with him, and I think I have like 5 or 6 now. I'll have to check all of these before I do the next game, and also put D. Strange Gordon in at second base now that I've achieved the full XP for Chase Utley the first. Fun fact, Owen and I saw Chase Utley not taking batting practice, but he was having fun with his kids at a place called Castle Park. They have batting cages. We were there for softball. And we just saw this guy who looked like he was ripping the ball pretty good for an average dad. Do you remember how the story went? How we figured out it was Chase Utley?
I mean, he was hitting the middle of the barrel every single time. There's no way that dude is not a former major leaguer. And then we took a look, like, oh, that's Chase Utley.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Owen with his sniper rifle eyes was able to figure it out. I just would have looked at him and was like, yeah, it's a dude. It's an LA dude. Probably played college ball. LA dude! That's 2 outs. Send everybody. Ah, man. The field dimension on this sucks. So that looked like it was gone. London Lords against the Hollywood High Hoppers. And speak of the devil, Eugenio Suarez now batting for the London Lords as he sends that into the seats foul. Hoping Garrett Cole can just shut the lid on this one. That's a strike right there. And also to just get my confidence up a little bit, you know what I mean? Oh, that's a great strikeout right there. Part of me also wants to believe that Eugenio Suarez was a Brewer too, but I'm pretty sure he was just a Red. I just have a feeling that a lot of AL Central players, they just played all AL Central people. You're telling me that Winnipeg is winning against Vegas? I'm very excited for that. Let's keep that going. Because I'd much rather face Winnipeg than Vegas if we play them further down the line. Oh, Boston! There goes the perfect game from Garrett Cole, given up to Mike Napoli. Texas Ranger. He was Red Sox too, wasn't he? Red Sox and Rangers legend. Mike Napoli. All right, let's see if we can get a DP out of it then. Leody Taveras. It's a name I haven't heard before, and that's back-to-back hits. We can't have that. Come on, Garrett. Get us out of this. You have 5 runs. Figure it out. That's a strike. Ah. That's another strike. That's what we needed 2 minutes ago. Oof, I love that knuckle curve. Oh, I don't know. I suppose that's a good idea. Get him at second. Oh, or just pump fake, stop, and then throw it. Excuse me. Chili Davis. A name that I've not heard before, but sad that I haven't. Because Chili as a first name is probably one of the coolest baseball nicknames of all time. Thank you, Chase Utley. Let's just end the game on that diving play. Giggity, giggity, 50s giggity. Yeah, you like that. There we go. So that's a good win off of the top. Now I have to kind of check the XP, see what kind of goals I have to do. And also get D. Strange Gordon in the lineup instead of Chase Utley. Ooh, lot of increase in stuff. But all I have to show for it is an AL East poopy pack. So I guess I'll open those quickly, see what we can get. I will have to say, this is going to be the hot take from this guy here. Live Series collection really means nothing this game. If you focus on the sets rather than the Live Series, I think you'll be much better off, because the big prizes at the end, even if you got all of the Live Series so far, is 99 Jeter, which is great. 99 McGuire and 99 Sosa. I think those are the 3 perks, if not all of the perks, that you would get if you completed the Live Series collection. You can already like get guys that are at least equitable, if not better, if you just do this, like the beginning stages of the set collection. And I'm giving that away, fully aware that Owen is also in the room. That's just how it's gonna be, I think. Oh, and I have an egg that I haven't collected. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Okay, whatever. All right, let's check on the old goal here's for the team affinity. Let's start with AL East. If there are any captains that I have on here. Sale, I have 4 Ks left for him, and oh, Judge, I got all 3 homers with him. So that's probably, so that's good. I enjoyed that. I'm this close to, oh, I'm so close to Rafi Devers. I am so close to Rafi Devers. Cedric, you know, Cedric is okay. Probably speed more than anything. Giancarlo, I think what really separates him, even though his power stats, his hitting stats are just off the charts, for sure. I'm not very good with hitting with Giancarlo. Also, his speed is 19, and his defense is silver. I don't think that's the best one to take first off. Maybe Wander Franco is the best way to go. The only problem is his power is just awful. 70 and 89 for right versus left, respectively. Contact is fantastic. And man, Boba Papi. Boy, I think Wander Franco might be the better choice than Devers. And I take that very lightly. Okay, so all right, just kind of planning things down the line here. Now let's see the captain's missions here. Austin Riley, we got 5 extra base hits, so we're good off of him. Real Muto needs 3 more hits, baby. Just 3 more. And then that way we can get Ronald Acuna. Oh, man, it's so disappointing that probably the East pound for pound have the best players in it. But it'll be hard. We'll figure it out once we get there for sure. And then gotta put D Strange in there. Oh, Cruz is AL East, so I have to go back and check on him as well for the henchman part. Cruz is done. He's done. He's already got it. So Cruz and Hicks are done. I've only had 2, and so is Rice. Wow. Okay. So I guess we'll see who's the best in the East then, with the exception of D Strange. Let's kind of plan out what our squad will be. Obviously, I'm looking for East to put in the lineup here. Adam Duvall out and left. Sure, let's go with that. Or I could put Stone Garrett out here. That's probably the better choice. Because Stone Garrett has a little bit more speed and he's a gold defender. Oh, but he's diamond. That's okay to put him at first. Judge is done, but I think we need to leave him out there. Just because I don't think there's any higher rankers in the East that I could replace him with. And I'm correct in that statement. Put him in center field. That could change things up here a little bit. Francisco Lindor. You see, but that's the WBC card. And part of me is hoping I don't think that'll translate. I'll need it to be an AL East guy. So maybe if I put Garrett out in center. What's his normal? He's a DH normal. So who's the guy that I can have in the East that would be a good DH? You can tell I've done only West so far to get those players. There's so many Wests, no Easts whatsoever. I think the closest that I might get is Jim Rice at 89. Well, okay. So that's what my team will look like, and I rarely use pinch guys, so that's fine. Let's get back in it. Let's go to mini seasons. Let's see how many more we can kind of get cooking here. We're playing the Lords again in their hometown, and then we'll go play in our stadium after the fact. And I hold to play the next game here, but I need to manage the squad. Manage the squad. Move him here. Move him here. Ooh, Lindor is maxed out. That's a huge help. Where else can he play? He can play third base. Who can play second? I feel like, yeah, Jazzy Jazz can play second. And then Lindor can play short. Who did I have in center field? I think it was... Oh, I've already forgotten his name. Oh well, we'll figure it out. And then we need to move... Oh, D Strange has to go to second. Yeah, put Jazzy Jazz in center. And I have... Oh, maybe I can't use top players in this. That makes sense. Oh, I don't think I can use tops in this. Okay. So that's fine. Let's see who I have on the bench here. Can Chase Utley play first? No, he cannot. Or if Lindor plays here, Austin plays there, Jazzy Jazz plays here. And who would play in center? Oh no, Jazzy Jazz will be in center, and then Chase Utley will be at short. Oh man, am I good. Okay. So I think that's our team right now. A lot of secondary positions, but let's get it. Let's play some games. I've lost twice in this, but I don't think that's going to hold me back too much. Again, the main thing really is just to build up the XP. Let's get Strider on the mound. And I like where this lineup is. Not really, actually. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Hello, friends. I know it's kind of a unique episode tonight, but we're having fun. This hazy IPA definitely getting the job done. Sports are going, at least in my opinion, as they should be. With the exception of Colorado tying up against the Kraken. That's not what I wanted, but here we are. Excuse me. Hello, friends. It's Jim Nance from the Augusta National Golf Club. Welcome to the Masters. As a man who's never watched golf before, I hope at least that was close. Oh, CBS Sports proudly presents Los Maestros. Oh, what a play at short, but he better get there. Yes, he will. I love D. Strange Gordon. Mariners legend. I couldn't even talk just because I was so excited about what was happening. Please get back to the base. Thank you very much. As on the nosing, welcome back. This is the Masters. Ooh, that was called a strike? Okay, well, he's at second, so that's fine. Here's what I don't get, though, is that it shows my players out of energy in terms of pitchers and stuff like that, but I'm facing Marco Gonzalez again. Ooh, except I got a good turn on that. I think that's gone for Real Muto, and it is. That's big. I need him to get all of the hits that he can. I think he needs 4 more. Oh, and I didn't think. Oh, that was a 4-seamer. Thought it was a 2-seamer at the end. I just tracked it horribly. You know me. I have to go after the first pitch. Discipline as far as MLB The Show, and especially if I'm not playing Owen, is non-existent. You see it right there, like, oh, I don't even need home runs from Judge anymore. I was going to say, like, I need home runs from Judge, and of course that doesn't help. But we're doing okay. We're making it work. Austin Riley. Oh, not quite. I only needed 5 extra base hits from him, so that was nice. I think I needed 10 from Real Muto. Maybe it's 10 hits from Real Muto. I think that's too high. Yep, too high. Oh well. We got 2 runs. I think that's pretty much all I need. I feel like mini seasons a lot easier than Conquest because you get to choose the difficulty. And you know me, I like to do rookie just because I like to have fun here. Oh, and you didn't need to go after that first pitch after I megged the catcher with that foul ball. All right. That's high. We don't want that. Gino took another at-bat, so it looks like he's okay. It's probably the shock of just getting a quick shiner to the elbow where your padding was supposed to be. Yes, I'm so glad they threw it to third because there's no chance to get Judge, and that allowed Mr. Chisholm to get to second. Setting myself up rather well. Now Lindor's just got to drive the 2 guys in, and we should be set. And I go after the first pitch, and that's going to be a flyout. Yay, there we go. Oh, well. wow, Tolvanen got the goal. Tolvanen was a last-minute call-up here. Have the Masters stopped? Have they've got to figured out who the winner of the Masters is, yeah? Was it Bubba Watson?
The wind of the pitch. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Or Lewis Oehhusen. I wish I could pronounce his name right, but I cannot. To be fair, I'd say about 99% of people butcher my name the first time they see it, and they're just like, Regeich? John Rahm won. Now, he's not the Norwegian, though. That's the German, I think. Well, no, can't be the German. Yeah, that's because I remember I said John Rahm is like, oh, the German? Is like, no, he's from Spain. I was like, oh, I did not get that right. Not a very Spanish name, but, you know, that's kind of how it works in this world of ours. I've never been to Wales, but I have a very Welsh name. All right, let's just go ahead and give up a walk. Oh, that's his real... Oh, yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. Basque. Hello, I am from Barcelona. Jeremy Pena. Like, this card, just, I don't think... It does him dirty. Does him dirty. Not a lot of justice involved in this name. Man. Please, Kraken. Just win the first one. If you win the first one, I'll feel better about myself. Kraken's good, man. It's in terms of the most depth on the team, or it's like the most evenly balanced four lines in the NHL, I'd say the Kraken have the best one. And that's going to help us out in playoff situations. The fact that we're tied up against the Avalanche right now is pretty dope. I'll take that any day of the week. Release the Kraken. Biggest missed opportunity for the Kraken was to not use that before the Kraken come out on the ice. What are you doing? What are you doing? First pitch, but that's going to be a fly out, but that's fine. All we need is 2. Winnipeg is up 2. That's huge. I very much want to play them instead of the Vegas Golden Knights. Oh, and Chase Utley. How is Chase Utley still on my team? Well, at least D. Gordon is in the lineup. Oh, because I think he had to play short or something like that. I can't remember. Too focused on this beer. Very good. I wouldn't say it's something that shakes it to its core. That just means we have to find the Cthulhu emoji. I think that's how you pronounce it. At least Lovecraft, the guy who wrote it, was like, you pronounce it. And I think that's... He wanted it to sound the least... Oh, that's 2 outs in the inning. Crap. Well, we got 2 hits with Real Muto. We got 2 hits with D. Strange. I think we're doing just fine so far. Even though that was a 1-2-3 inning-ish. Logan Gilbert still going strong through 6. He's only given up those 3. He's being left in the game. That's bold move by Scott Service. Excuse me. But luckily, I'm not the manager of a big... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. As soon as I say that, Adamas puts one in the right field seats. I swear. Like, why do I even talk about sports? Why do I do it? Oh, and you're gonna hesitation step before third? Yeah, okay. Play for the Brewers, but that's fine. Oh, Lindor's got it. Get him at first. No way, but that's just a great play. Great diving play. I'm getting better, at least in the infield, in terms of diving. Outfield is still kind of a crapshoot. I think it's time to get somebody warmed up there, Service. 5 1/3, giving up 4. I think it's time for some ulterior options. 4th strikeout for Spencer Strider. That's always fun. Oh, he's stealing and I wasn't paying attention. All right, I'll let you get away with this one time, Seth Brown. Whoever you are, Seth Brown. Remember that name, Seth Brown. The brownest of Seths. Mr. Brown, as it were. Dr. Brown, maybe. No, that's 2-1. Spencer gives up a run. That's okay. I remember when I was first playing these teams, it was a lot harder. And I know I'm playing more towards the bottom of the division in this season. Ooh, you sure? Looked really good, sir. Oh yeah, Chase Utley's playing short. That makes sense. That's enough. There we go. Oakley dokley. Mike Napoli. Alright, Gilbert. I'd say just get out of the inning and you go through a full 6. Get bullpen in there. Score some more runs. All the rest of that good stuff. I'm going to put somebody in the bullpen. Myself. Yeah, let's have Jason Adam come in there. I haven't pitched with him before. We're just going crazy tonight. Alright. Come on, Bryce. 2-0. Bunt. 3-0. It's got to be good. Matt Brash is an expert on control. I think everyone knows that. As he walks Bryce Harper. I didn't even have to touch the X button. I was just like, I will take that base. Thank you very much. Also, the box score from the Brewers and Mariners game. 4 runs and 5 hits. Both of them. Get down. That's getting down. Oh, man, that short porch wall kills me. Because I know Bryce would have been scoring on that. Even though he's a 68 speed. Which isn't bad. That's going to be at least a sac fly. Oh, almost laid out and got it. But I need some hits from Riley right now. Ground ball. That's up the middle. That's huge. That's going to be some insurance runs. Aaron Judge is safe. Rangers absolutely going after the Devils. Toronto once again continuing their legacy of failure. Dropping the first game against their old foe, the Tampa Bay Lightning, who also eliminated them last year to continue the longest stretch without a Stanley Cup from somebody who's won it originally. Last time they won it was 1967. For those of you playing the home game, that was a great strikeout for Jazz Chisholm. Because I'm fully paying attention. But some of us weren't even born yet. Some of our parents weren't even born yet. In 1967. And that's fouled away. Golden Knights got one back. Alright, that's fine. Come on, Winnipeg. Ooh, good take, young man. I want to steal with Austin so bad, but I don't think he has the stealing capabilities. Yeah, he's stealing his 8. Do you see Austin Riley stealing many bases? Yeah, I didn't think he was that kind of a gentleman.
He's thick, but he not so quick.
He thick, but not quick. Nesquick. Nestor Cortez Jr. Alright, Jim Rice. Let's see what happens. Why are you trying to pick off Austin Riley? He's not going to go to second. Like, that's crazy talk. He's still in there. He's safe. Quit messing around here. And what are the rules that you can't... Sir, I really would appreciate it if you pitched a ball to Jim Rice. Yeah, it's inside. It's inside Jim Rice. Oh, he's not quick. Oh, get back, get back. Do not go. But, ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders and identities, Austin Riley, a.k.a. Thick Country, has just stolen a base. By the by, with the worst jump I think possible. But we got him there. With 2 outs. So all Jimmy Rice needs to do here is get a single. That's a fantastic located pitch on the upper outside corner. Excuse my face. Ah, you knew it going in too that wasn't right, but you still swung at it, you Tingus Pingus. Wonder how he's doing, Tingus Pingus. Ooh, it's a bloop, but I think it'll... Nope, it'll be caught with time to spare. Okay, 4-1 going into the last inning. Then we'll bring in Jason Adam here, the lockdown closer for the Tampa Bay Rays. Not to be confused with the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. That is something completely different. That's a fastball. We'll just take that strikeout there. Very nice. Keeping it going. 2 times. AA. Sausage. Now, you know, at this point, got a couple of games in here. Might go back to the moment. See if I can get that home run. See if I can get that Acuna card. Then my next stop will be Rhys Hoskins. I think that's just the next reasonable step after that. Just because of his hitting stats, and if you put him at first, his defense won't be that essential. But I try to have the best players that I can on the field at each time. That's going to be another double play for the Mariners. Fantastic work, everybody. And that's going to be a W. 4-1 victory. Let's see what kind of things we need to keep going on here. Player of the game, JT with a big old ding-dong. It's probably the one in the first inning. D. Strange. He's got a couple of hits. Aaron Judge a couple of hits with a double. And all I have to show for it is a generic MLB The Show pack. And I'm sad. I'm very sad for that. I did get the Atlanta Braves BP home jersey for it, though. So we can hold our heads high with that one. All right, let's see what... Let's check in to see the things that we need to do here. So NL East, I think we have the most people to get their Poopenheimer together. Brace. 8 out of 10 hits, so I just need a couple more hits from Real Muto, and that is how I will get the Ronald Acuna card. Yeah, because even if I do these moments here... Oh, that's AL East. Even if I do the 2,000 here, I'll be 1,000 short. So I think I've got to play one more game. Let's hope I get 2 hits with Real Muto. D. Strange Gordon, even with 2 hits and a steal, he only has 50 XP out of 200. I think that's a little absurd, but, you know, we're trying our best here. Utley and Strasburg. There's got to be... Oh, but he's at shortstop, so that probably won't work. Let's see what AL East has to offer here. Sale, I need 4 more strikeouts from him. Judge, I've already got done, and I think once... Oh no, I gotta get over here first. I think I only have 2 captains. And it's Sale and Judge. Okay. So let's play one more game. And then if we have time here, we can see if we can knock out those moments in the end. I can't use top players, and that's very disappointing. I just want to show all the people in the stream here the kind of God Squad that I have cooking right now. Looks pretty good, if you ask me. Give you a little bit of time here to see kind of the guys here. Maybe if I go over this way, or is it this way maybe, you can see, at least briefly, because my face is covering it up here a little bit. Couple more people. I won't mention it out loud. You can just look around and see what's kind of going on here. How do you like that? 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 All right, so let's do one more game here. And hopefully JT will get a couple of hits. No, don't hold and restart the session, because I very much... Ooh, and we're playing the Sangers. 90 overall. They're 2 games back. Oh, they're from Seoul. The Seoul Singers. Seoul, of course, the capital of South Korea. Not the Korea that our government seems to be worrying about all the time. Let's play at a NLB ballpark, which is one I haven't played yet on the... We played Southside. Bush looks fun. Yeah, let's do Bush. Bush. Oh, and the Kraken go up 2-1. There we go. Let's get Strasburg in there. Oops, that's not what I want. Oh, that's not... but that's okay, because Dustin May. He's a good pitcher. And they have Dustin May pitching, too. That is so funny. Look at this. Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, Paul Goldschmidt, Nolan Arenado, Michael Harris II, JT Realmuto. All live series. But they have Bobby Witt Jr., Eloy Jimenez, and Jeff McNeil's charisma cards. So, this team is stacked to the brim. I might have myself a little tough matchup here, especially if it's Dustin May against Dustin May. We'll get the cutter in there against Bobby Witt. Whew. I put, I love the variety in stadiums. I just wish that I could get a PS5 in order to take full advantage of the custom ones and stuff like that, because I think that's a big part of the game at this point, is just to see what kind of field dimensions you can play in, which are the ones that'll mess you up the most, you know? Oh, and that's a home run. I've given up a home run to Eloy Jimenez right away, and that wasn't even close to staying in the park. That was 429, so that's not too bad. But from the angle, it looked like he tanked that an absolute 1.5 miles. So let's not do that again, Dustin May, if we could. So here's Mike Trout, who is somehow batting .211. I feel like that should be illegal. How is my pitcher getting tired? He literally pitched to one pitcher, or one batter. Oh, and Matt Brash is on the mound for the Mariners. That's nice. And he absolutely embarrassed a Brave with a strikeout there. Caratini? Nah, I couldn't tell. Oof, Colorado on the power play, so I hope our power play kill is good tonight. Okay. Cutter inside. I will take that. It's another big pitch right there. Just keep the pitches coming. I think it was kind of a fluke that Eloy got that one, because I'll put a sinker right over there and Mookie Betts will not touch it. And that's fine. We will allow him to not touch it. Do I put my hat on backwards for this game? Now that I gotta focus a little bit. Might be a good idea. Excuse me. A lot of burps coming in tonight. In some cultures, if you burp after drinking a beverage or eating their food, that is a sign of respect. Or so I've been told. You better be safe. Dang it. Alright. Alright, JT. This is where I really need to focus, because I need to get 2 hits with JT. Oh, that's a great pitch. 4-seamer. Outside corner. Or outside part of the plate, I should say. 99. But I got it late. And it's caught. So we'll probably have to get 2 games. I just really want Real Muto to get those 2 hits. Oh, and that was way too early because that was a perfectly executed circle change. Man, I hit that on a line. It was caught. All right. Not a great start, but we're trying our best here. Kind of a fluke home run. Let's hope we can rectify this a little bit. As I keep taps. Ooh, and that's another hit. I didn't think that was too bad of a pitch either. Goldschmidt just got out there and got it. Oh, you telling me they scored? Oh, what a stick save by Grubauer. Is lucky it got off of the handle of his stick rather than the slapping end of that stick. Throw the ball, dude. How could you let Paul Goldschmidt steal a base? That's absurd. All right. And how are you tired after 1 inning, Dustin? That's just unacceptable. Oh, I thought that was Jackie Robinson at first. He has a very unique way of standing. But now that I see it, Michael Harris is more straight up than Jackie's was. And I think Jackie might have had his bat on his shoulder, but I can't remember. Jazz has got it. Okay. All right, Dustin, get this last guy. I don't want to go 2 down. Let's give Real Muto 1 right there. There we go. Pitcher is out of energy, so that's not good. There you go. Now bury 1, and hopefully that will take things over here. No, you gotta be kidding me! Of course, Real Muto gets a hit for them. Crap. 2-0 down. Alright, just give him cutters inside. Now I'm just angry, especially to Jeff McNeil. If he gets around on a cutter in. Ooh, he did hit that a bit of a ways. So let's put 1 down here instead. There we go. That's the strike 3 I was looking for. All right, gotta get 2 runs back. Yeah, we don't need that pitch. What do you say, Aaron? Perfect, perfect. Line out right to Jeff freaking McNeil. That kills me. Oops. All right, thick country. Nope, go after the first pitch and just ground out instead. That's good too. Why not? Why not? By all means, just go ahead and just do that. All right, Chase. Let's see if we can get things going here. If we lose this game, it shouldn't be too bad, but I would prefer if we didn't, you know. And I still go after the first pitch. Hit it well, but Mookie Betts is quick. Oh, I should have put somebody else in the game. Forgot to warm somebody up. That's on me. Let's just keep things going until it falls apart. Got it. There you go. Who should we put in there? You know what, Jason Adam. Let's get him in there again. Because we haven't had a lot of Rays make any big ol' moves. Get foul, yeah, it's foul. Wasn't excited about where that was going, so... Let's get another fastball. Nope, that's not going to do it. There we go. Nice slurve. Not a slutter, but a slurve. That's the changeup. There you go. Oh, and when I get Sale in there next, all I need for him to do is get 4 more strikeouts. Maybe I can have one more game after this and have him in there. All right, boys, let's pull this one out. What do you say? Let's get Jim Rice in there. I've gotten at least 1 hit, haven't I? I haven't gotten a single hit. That's not good. Oh, and I go after the first pitch because that looked so good. And then, of course, I just knock it right to the third baseman. I am so sad. Probably be cleaned out in my first game in a while here. And, of course, it's on stream, which is always great. That's a ball. We don't need that. Come on, Quackin'. Lot of Rose Quackenbush. Except that's going to be caught. God, I hate that. You hit it good and it just goes right to somebody. Hate it. Oh well. If I don't win this game, that's okay. That's low. We don't want that one. Come on, Jazzy Jazz. That's outside. We don't want it. Why is Jazzy Jazz batting 9th is my thing. Guess I forgot to do that. Oh, and ref gets... Hockey ref just gets knocked by a defensive clear. That was fantastic. Ooh, 3-0. If we could put him on... Gonna be a turr on the base paths. Excuse me. Yep. Put him right on. Here we go. All right. Just keep it going. Yep. It's 102 down. Down the dingus. That's what I was expecting. No! Turing with a nice catch. But mostly because he tried to pick me off it. Oh, that's huge. And that's a terrible throw. There we go. Alright, D Strange is in scoring. 1-1 now. Kind of have to pay attention with D Strange here. Oh, that's okay. And that was probably the pitch to go on too. But JK, this is the pitch I'm going to go on, so everything's fine. There he is at third. Those are 2 stolen bases. That's big stuff. Now I just wish stealing home was as easy as second and third, and everything would be fine. Oh, but that'll drive him in! Yes! There you go. Alright, they didn't clean our clocks this time. That's all I've ever cared about. Alright, now let's get D Strange into scoring position here. I also need a hit from Real Muto, so... What a time to prove yourself, young man, is right now. What time is it? 8:30? Yeah, we're doing just fine. Oh, Jared McCann, did he get the second goal? What a big pickup for them. I almost said the Mariners. Kraken. If he could pitch to Real Muto, that would be dope. you know, just for the people at home, you know. I didn't even lead off. Stop trying to pick him off. Is he stealing? Yes, but let me play the game first. See? Told you. Nobody's going. But he's going on this next pitch, though. Okay, he still got it. All right, we're good. We are good. That's another huge hit, and this game is tied. Let's go, Real Muto. That is big time play. Yes. That is huge. And now they got to bring in Clase because Helsley just blew that. Thank you very much. I will take it. Sorry, am I being too loud? Also gonna bring this up all the way here. Let's see how the levels are down there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Yeah, okay, great. Alright, let's keep it going. And that's gonna be a pitch. That's gonna be fouled. Welcome to the ASMR version of me calling my own games. It's gonna be a ground ball to D. Strange Gordon. He's gonna throw it to first. That is 1 out for the inning. Very much need Jason Adams to hold Paul Goldschmidt to less than a hit. I'd say even less than a sacrifice fly. Because it's much easier to come back from a tied score, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that to the moon. And it's gonna be a 3-2 ball game. Because that's how life works. Alright. Maybe another come from behind victory. Maybe something like that. Keep things going here a little bit. It's going to be a fastball. Out of the zone here. I think I should probably bring these down a little bit too if I'm going to be doing stuff like this. Sorry about that. That was a little too intense for the ASMR bit. Okay, I'm going to be continuing to whisper the calls here. That's going to be the end of the 4th, so now we have got to take our own person from second base and score him. Bryce Harper, 68 speed. I could be doing a lot worse. Please stay fair. Oh, dang it. Okay, so 0-1. Now we just got to be patient. Smart baseball right now. He's leaving you all the pitches. Why are you not hitting them very far? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, that'll get the runner over. I will take it. I will take it 100%. As I'm going to bring it even more up towards my face here. I'm going to sit up in my chair.
Alright, so now we gotta be very, very conscious about what we're doing here. That's outside, we don't want that pitch. Welcome to the ASMR version of Calling My Own. Games here. 3-2, bottom of the fourth. Just... That was it. That was the shot right there. Blew it. Okay. What a way to lose. Okay, come on, Chase. Yep, what a way to lose. That is crap. I was doing so good. Then I just left it. That is absolutely horrible. Maybe if I just keep it right here. That's basically the idea. Oh, I think we have awoken him. Because of my rage. Because of my rage. Let's play one more game because I'm just so upset right now. And I just need one more hit from Real Muto. And then I can get the Acuna card. And then we shall go from there. Hilldale Park just looks absurd. What if we can get 4 strikeouts from Sale today? That would be very important. Because if we don't do that, this whole thing might fall apart. The last Cervecita for the night, I think I am going to hold at my 5.8 or 58 out of 74. Improv artists. Okay. Let's try this again. Those Tingus Pinguses. The greatest of ASMRs. No, sir, you were not snoring, but it seemed to me, just based off of the sounds that I was hearing, it sounded like you were asleep, so now I've started my own version of the show called ASMR Brews and Baseball. Or Brews and Baseball ASMR. I haven't decided yet, because we're kind of just figuring it out right now. I had to bring the music down even lower so I could do this kind of thing. Here comes the sinker. Oh, and he got all of it. You son of a Tingus Pingus. Eloy Jimenez has been the one that's destroyed me. He might be in my outfield just based off of how much nightmares he's given me. Well, the Brewers bullpen is the ERA leader. That's gonna be a base hit. Get him at the plate. I'm already gonna give up a run in the first inning. That's such crap, dude. You gotta do much better than that. You haven't even gotten a strikeout yet. I mean, you gotta do that first. Alright, finally. Yeah, he went. That wasn't a backwards K, though, because I hit him with the baseball. Alright, so 3 strikeouts left with Chris Sale. That's a strike right there. That's going to be big. Okay. Oh, but that's not going to be deep enough. Alright, so we fought out of that inning. That's good. D. Strange Gordon against Aaron Nola this time. Man, I'm getting all the contact, but it's not doing it. This is crap apples. I also gotta wait and be patient for my pitch. Just one more hit with Real Muto. Like that one, yes! Ronald Acuna, here we come, baby. And that's also just a big base hit to get things going. scores, so that's perfect. That's a 1-0 lead right there. How did Bryce Harper not hit that out? To be fair, that right field wall is probably like 500 feet. But Church got that one, baby. 3-0. Let's go. Screw you, soul singers. It's time to educate some folks about some stuff. But that's going to be right at the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez. Hit it well, tracked it well, just not quite. Alright, Chase. Now I just need 3 strikeouts from Sale and we'll be okay. Ooh, that's well hit too, but it's just early, so that's going to stay in the park. Oh, so that one leaves. Chase Utley outpimps Bryce Harper with a home run. That's crazy. Hopefully he's awake by now, but I basically just told the people Chase Utley pimped a ball farther than Bryce Harper on this field. 391, and it was just over the fence. But now we're back to ASMR Brews and Baseball. Yeah, you thought we were done. No, we're back, baby. Hard B's in the microphone. Kraken's still up 2-1. This is big. This is big stuff. This is actually clearing my sinuses somewhat. Perfect. But it's Oppo Taco. Mookie's gonna catch it. Yeah, because that's just how God works. Alright. Big old ding-dongs from Aaron Judge and Chase Utley, though, so I will take it. Oh, man, that fastball is just deadly. But I pitch the same thing again, and he just cranks it. Get in front of it, Harper. Are you dumb? God, he just runs into the wall. Stupid. Alright, let's give him one high and tight again. Yep, not going to catch up to that. Yeah, let's bring it up to like right here. Kind of a radio voice. Keep it low. Low to the ground. Like this. Okay, 2 more strikeouts, baby. 2 more strikeouts. If you can strike out the side here, that would make things 15 times easier. Against JT as well. But on the other side, he went through and also that was a strike. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm fine. That's going to be a run. Of course, I lead a slider up and in, and he just takes care of it. Alright, it's 4-1. That's no big deal. Let's give him a fastball up and in here. Or just leave it right over the plate. Yeah, Harper's not going to get that. Dingus. Jeff McNeil, just swing through the ball. That's all I ask. That's it. One more strikeout, baby. One more strikeout. Or sorry, one more strikeout, baby. That's not going to do it, though. Oh, dang it. Alright, let's see if we can get one more strikeout in the last inning. But we held them to 1. That's always good. Especially when they beat us the last time. Tingus Pinguses. Oh. Sensitive part of my nose. Ow. Alright, Francisco Lindor. That's gone. Look at that. All the home runs will be to right field, but that's probably the worst part of the park to try and place it at. Oh, you don't tell me the Avalanche scored. Oh, great save by Grubauer. Whew. Oh, 2 big saves by Grubauer. It's crazy. Good on him, Chief. That's inside. We don't want that. Draymond Green gets a... yeah, he's given 1-game suspension without pay for stepping on the chest of Kings Domantas Sabonis in Game 2. It's almost like they haven't learned from him just absolutely giving Steven Adams' nuts a good old kick. Like, of course. That's Draymond Green. That's his game. I haven't seen the games, but I know Sacramento won the first game. He's probably frustrated right now trying to turn things around. That's not how you're going to do it. Daddy Steve is going to give him a firm old talking to. Perfect, but that's going to be caught. Get out! How did he make that catch? Explain to me how Michael Harris II made that catch. Please explain that to me. On a perfect liner. Oh, and that was the liner I needed for Real Muto, but here we are. All right, end of the second period for the Kraken. It's the top of the 9th for the Mariners here against the Brewers, a.k.a. the Seattle Pilots. That's not going to do it. All right. Oh! Wow. Real Muto. That's big. I'll take that. Excuse me. And Bryce Harper's just going to keep it going. He finally got one to go over the fence. He saw Chase Utley do it, and he was like, oh, well, now I've got to do it. Ooh, they're bringing in Daniel Bard? Heck of a live series card. Ooh, and what a pick at first base by Tyrus Frankus. That's all right. We can end the inning. That's good enough. 7-1. Plenty of opportunity for Chris Sale to get his last strikeout here. I know he's out of energy, but I just need him to do it. And hopefully Eloy doesn't do the same thing he did in the previous innings, which he didn't. That's good. Oh, Seawald, just abusing hitters. That's going to land foul. No. It's going to land foul. Don't catch it. Wanted the chance to get a strikeout there. There we go. Please just give Chris Sale one last strikeout so I don't have to put him in my rotation ever again. Yes, there we go. Oh, that was the pitch right there. Dang it. Okay. Yes. That's 4 strikeouts, I think. Yep, 4 strikeouts. Let's get him out of there. Let's put somebody else in here. I'm going to put in this guy for the Atlanta Braves. Ted Soroka. I'm doing ASMR because Owen is a little under the weather right now. And I'm in his room, obviously, streaming. The video game Lawnmower did a very good job. Was this released at the newest Comic-Con or video game experience event? Please tell us more about this video game Lawnmower. As Chase Utley gets the ball at short, throws it to first. And that's going to do it. That's huge. I'm thinking now I get Ronald Acuna. Maybe do a couple of moments. We call it a night. because I am fully out of Cervecita. And that is part of my existence as a man. Oh, video game. Yeah. I'm telling you, I really love, so the ballparks that I was playing at for the home teams belonged to the Negro Leagues back in the old days. So I don't know if they're exact or not, but they're pretty close. And I love how they look. And plus their dimensions are so crazy that you probably weren't there for the whole game, but the right field bleachers are 400 feet away. And I would say the normal is about between 310 to 330 on left field and right field. So, but all of our homers today came from right field. We hit it over that wall. But Ted Soroka, thanks for stopping by and joining us on this unique version of Brews and Baseball. Owen a little under the weather, like I said, so I am taking over here for him, and since he was in the room and on the verge of bedtime, I'm just bringing my voice down a little bit. And I got myself a diamond card. Let's take a little open and find out what it is. And I'll record it too for posterity. Aaron Nola? Nope, Zach Wheeler. Okay. A big live series card. It's good to run into you too, buddy. And yes, I will tell him all of the times to get more Weller soon. And I think I know who I'm going to choose for my charisma cards at this point. It's got to be Wander Franco. Before I do that. Oh, I already did, so it's okay. And then the NL East. Boy, as good as Rhys Hoskins looks. And even Soler just looks a little bit better than Hoskins. Maybe Menenses does too? Yeah, I might be wrong for... Not Bo Bichette. I understand, yeah, because he does have one of the greatest hairs in baseball. I think if you want the best hair in baseball, you go to Dansby Swanson of the Chicago Cubs, formerly of the Atlanta Braves. But yep, I gotta go with Acuna. And I'd say to round things off here for the stream, let's take a look at my God Squad here. I know Owen will be taking so many notes of the absolute tanklage that I've brought. Wow, that is very interesting. Even if I have Wander Franco... Huh. So you're telling me those were all for nothing, huh? I mean, Curtis Granderson is so good out in there, and Rosarena's card is broken. Maybe I just have to have him as my DH. Oh, no, not that. Oh, not that either. Ronald Acuna. No, Ronald Acuna is the one I want for here. You're telling me that Troy Gloss is better than Wander Franco? You're telling me straight to my face that's what's happening. Okay. I think I gotta put him at first. And then I think that's how I'm gonna really take advantage of everybody here. Yeah, boy, that is so disappointing. Oh, but I've Ronald Acuna as my as my DH. And Warm Oats. Everybody is here for the last little moments here. Now that people are back here, let's play one of these moments, or one of these mini-season games in my God Squad. Oh, I don't want to hold and restart the session, but Warm Oats, welcome. It's just me tonight because unfortunately Owen is under the weather with something that has yet to be determined. Not the scary virus, but something that's still pretty out there. I had a beer this evening called the Free Association Hazy IPA from Trustworthy Brewing Company. And it appears that it is the flu. And I hope he gets well soon because, you know, I do my best with doing stuff here, but it's really the two of us that makes this whole thing happen. And then I've got to put in my God Squad. I just have to remember who it was in which place. I know Acuna's there. Wander's there. Wow, I had to take Jeremy Pena out. That is a very tough ball game for me. Oh, and I guess even the World Baseball Classic people I can't even play either. That is very disappointing. Chase Utley is out of position at short, which I think is funny. But he plays for the Tampa Bay Rays, so that's fine. Oh, let's play one more game here. And I also have to check in on the goals here. Warm Oats, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. Hope everything's good. Everything's good. And we have Ted Soroka joining us from the ether as well. I think that's really all I need. Oh, that's what I was doing, was checking in on the goals that I need to do. I'm almost at 28 games here. %40 on each of them, so that's a good start. Oh, and that's where I needed to go, so I don't know why I did that. Captain stat missions here. We have 10 hits with Real Muto, but how close are we to the next captains? Boy, that's a lot of stuff we got to do. Hopefully with the Braves, that'll get us 5,000 over. Ooh, and the Phillies will get us 5,000 over. So maybe I'll pad some guys with the Phillies and all that. Yeah, let's play one more game with that. And then let's check the NL East just to be safe, because I believe Riley's done, Real Muto's done. No, but I need to do AL is what I'm trying to do. Sale has got them all done. Now when's the next captain one up? It's the same situation. I gotta do some moments. So what do you do? Let's do some moments instead. Keep things going here. Warm oats, also known as cold oats, also known as lukewarm oats. Missing the most fantastic stream. I don't know why I'm still doing ASMR right now, because he's awake and talking to you guys right now. So, I'll just get it back in my normal voice here. Kind of round things out here a little bit. Go a couple more minutes and then let the young man go to rest for the night. Had himself a day. And that's the first time that I've experienced somebody using the water upstairs and the chasm of sound that's coming down this way. Oh, this moment is Cedric Mullins, and I have to get an extra base hit with him. So I'd say let's do that for now. And if I can't get it right away, then I'd say we call it a night. We've had 2 solid hours of non-stop thrills, power, and a little bit of intrigue as well. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, just a little bit low. And it was early on the fact. Tampa Bay beating Toronto in the NHL playoffs. Still very hilarious to me. Still very early on that. Oh, the Lightning got 7 goals. Love that. 80-calorie ice cream? Ted might appreciate this too, to be honest with you. 80 calorie, what is it? Where you get it? How is? What is? All of those questions. I think I might be stuck in this voice pattern after doing it for so long. I'll try another couple of times. You can get this thought out here from Warm Oats. second intermission. Yasso bar. It's like Greek yogurt, but doesn't taste like it. Welcome to the late night Rice Man. Tonight we have the jazz styling of Charles Mingus, and in the background you get to hear Owen coughing at least his right lung up, if not his left one. Is that PK Subban? Yeah, it is. He is full shirt open, and he is an NHL analyst. I really enjoyed that, if I'm honest with you. Not going to get it that time either. I say one more time, and then let's kind of wrap things up here a little bit. Warmo, it's always great to hear from you, and thanks for letting us know about the Yasso bar. What kind of markets do you get those in? Is it like... Do you have to go to one of them fancy markets? Yeah, Mariners are going extras. I have that game up right now. But right now I'm seeing the commercial where Tormund from Game of Thrones, a.k.a. the redhead Norwegian one, is playing a Scottish man in a commercial. And I think that's hysterical. Winco. We don't have that market around here, but if you can get them from anywhere, that's definitely a good sign. Just as long as we don't have to go to... one of them rich people markets. One of them rich people markets. Oh yeah, Safeway. I think we've got Safeways. Dude, do you mind actually tracking the pitch and not trying to connect with your fans? Alright, here we go. Bro, stop being early. Stop being temprano, okay? Bro, stop being temprano. And that's strike three. One more time, and then I think that'll be it. Just because we have gone a long time. Had a lot of people come through. I still can't hit a ball, and I think I've consumed enough beer for this evening to where... I'm good. Oh, what a pitch. Since when can a Pirates pitcher pitch this well? Tracking it still is very, very early. Oof, that one was inside but foul. Still early. Gotta quit doing that. That's up the middle, but that's not an extra base hit. Let's see if we can slide in there. Nope. One more time now that I have contact on it. I'd say by 9-10 if I don't get it. That's it. So everybody's got to go to the Betty buys. Dude, if you were early one more time on this. Yeah, it wasn't even close. Don't worry. I knew just as much as anybody. I'm still very early. He's giving me all of the pitches. Look at this. 1 and 2, right down the middle. Do you mind actually hitting one? That one's outside. I don't want that one. Ah, dude, you're still so early. What's wrong? Lock in. I wish I could lock in. I've been locking in for almost all the games I've won tonight, but to be fair, it's mini seasons. It's supposed to be easier. Still hasn't done all that well. So I have 9-10, and obviously that is a perfect pitch to hit on. First pitch. I will not relent until 9-10. At 9:09. Dude, still so early. I'm just gearing up for his fastball, and he's never thrown the fastball. Or at least at 98, because it says its top is at 98. Look at these pitches. Why am I not hitting them? I'm so early. Stop it. Yeah, and just drive it in the water. Just drive it in the water. Just show the people how little plate discipline you have in these games. There's an interesting play over at
the Mariners Brewers. Looks like some sort of review on a weird tag. And the extra inning rules, obviously the first runner starts at second. I don't think that's enough evidence to overturn it. Ooh, that's... Oh, that was it. That was it right there. Yep. That was it. And it was like 2 inches south. Are the Brewers your team, War Motes? Or are the Mariners your team? Oh, yeah. Mariners don't look great. The fact that they came back in that one inning is just a gift from God. Which is funny because it's basically the Seattle Mariners versus the Seattle Pilots. For those of you who know the history of baseball, Bud Selig, former commissioner of MLB, took the Seattle Pilots after 1 year in Seattle, moved them to Milwaukee, and that's where they are to this day. Why can't I hit the ball with Cedric Mullins? Like, this is borderline, like, I will need assistance from the state at this point. Yeah, look, as a Mariners fan, I try my best not to be completely cynical, but when you haven't won anything since 1977, you know, you just get scared. And I grew up through the dark ages of the 2000s, which I would say is 10 times worse than the dark ages of the 70s and 80s. Mostly the 80s. Because the Mariners were born in 77. But in the 2000s, it was kind of one of those where everybody said, oh, the Mariners are going to be big this year. Mariners are going to be big this year. And they just kept pooping the bed. Just filling it up with poop. As up to the brim. And then they would get that horse from The Godfather and put its head in. You know, whole thing. Whole kit and caboodle. And of course, the Brewers score a run. Got a double play in the process, but that isn't going to help all that much, especially when the Mariners offense is just a little bit better than mine. And I don't even play Major League Baseball. Dude, I'm tracking the ball well, but I can't get the timing because I'm trying to do things. You went to 3 opening week games? You go up to Seattle for those? Oh, I guess they didn't play opening week in Seattle. Did they? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. I can't remember if their opening series was in Cleveland or at T-Mobile Park. Used to work at T-Mobile Park back when it was known as Safeco Field. Fun fact for all the stream out there. And this will be my last attempt. It is 9:09. If I don't do this here and now, I probably will cry. And there you go. I will cry. Because I'm still too early on balls. Alright. That's going to do it for that, I think. Let's go back to the old chat here. Well, kids, that was a big night. Obviously started out well. We had one loss that didn't go our way, but lots of XP was gained. Lots of additions to the God Squad that Owen will be studying relentlessly, especially in his current state. I'm going to peel this off of my head because it's somehow sweaty. For those of you just joining us, Warm Oats and all people joining in later in the broadcast, we had ourselves a free association hazy IPA from Trustworthy Brewing Company. It's 7.4% ABV. And it was pretty good. I would say there was a lot more fruit recognition. It was very light for a hazy. It didn't feel thick like a hazy. But still very enjoyable. And it got me to the places that I needed to go. So we usually rate it not from 1 to 10, but in our weird arbitrary way. So since this beer is called Free Association, our rating is out of 74 terrible improv artists. Like, not even the good ones, just the ones that you don't like. And I gave it a 58. I think I'm going to hold right there with that. While it's good, it wasn't something that was new or unique or something different. And especially, like, given the name, I know I invented the whole blurb at the top. But it's good. But in terms of speciality, I think there's a little bit more left to be desired. But not specificity, but in terms of uniqueness and something to set it apart from the rest of the hazy IPAs is what I mean by that. But kids, friends of the daytime and of the nighttime, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Obviously, my volume has dropped appreciably since we've started, but thanks to warm oats, cold oats, whatever temperature of oats you are currently. Thank Ted Soroka for coming out and joining us. Thank the Boba Papi, who is currently dying on his own bed and allowing me to stream here and provide good content for the people. And also for stopping by on the chat to just keep me busy. And of course, we have to welcome back Baseball Senji. He was here for a little bit and stopped by, gave us the old howdy doody. We always appreciate it when y'all come by and y'all tell us what's going on in your life. So be sure to join us tomorrow. We'll see in terms of what our plan will be given Owen's illness. It might be another episode of me playing games. Might be another episode of me talking about baseball and stuff. We'll find out. And it could be that Owen is well enough to come back and that it was just a 24-hour thing. But for all of you joining us here tonight, thank you so much. We always appreciate your support and for helping me not talk just to an empty room the whole time, talking about baseball, talking about beer, talking about video games, all of that good stuff. Here, Brews and Baseball, the Rice Man Chronicles, Part 3. Ladies and gentlemen, people of all genders, identities across the world and the universe in perpetuity, as we say in our home country. I'm just checking to make sure that